Want to thank all the alumni for coming out, and we had another great student section night. We won ugly. That's a good football team. I thought defensive staff had a good schematic plan. Offense had some bright moments but sputtered, and defense kept us in that game. I thought it was subpar special teams play, but the effort, I appreciate the effort of our team and our coaches, and it's good to get a win on homecoming. It's nice to be 3-1 going into conference. This is probably, I mean, of course we'd like to be 4-0, but going in 3-1 is a positive for this team right now. So, any questions?
Hey, Coach, congratulations on the win.
Hello, McCracken.
Just kind of wanted to ask a little bit about maybe kind of the mood of the locker room, like what the message was after that.
Not happy. That's the worst feeling I've ever been in a locker room with a win. And I don't know why it is. And I hope I didn't cause it. I think there was a lot of disappointment in what, they're happy we got a win, but it really wasn't a very excited locker room. It was almost somber. And I don't know what to say about it, to be honest with you. It has to come from, it's got to come some from me, but I think they all know we could have played better and made more plays, because I think they all know what's coming up in conferences is real. Every week till we end this thing is going to be a real challenge.
I know you just mentioned about kind of the move to the locker room. Defense stepped up big for you guys when there was turnovers.
Defense kept us in this game. We keep wanting to give this ball away, and let's not pretend that's not a good football team on the other side. I mean, and it's a credit to their coaching. I mean, you can win 3 games in the fourth quarter, and I mean, they're on their way, but defense kept us in this football game, and sometimes that's how it goes.
I know throughout the season so far, running backs have had a bit of a problem with ball control. We saw it tonight on special teams as well. How do you kind of address these issues going into conference play now?
Well, we're going to lose if we keep doing it. We're lucky to be 3-1 with all the turnovers we got. I don't think they mean to do it. I don't think they want to do it, but I think there's got to be some critical analysis of, are we going to keep jumping up in the air and losing the ball? Are we going to keep, we dropped the punt. We dropped 2 punts. We lost 1. What was the other fumble? There was another fumble, wasn't there? Boom, boom. No, those are the 3, and we lost 2. I mean, this is a group of kids that really cares, but I think we have to, this is, usually I heard this quote sometime along my journey in this game. You have to learn when you win, and this is as good of an example of being critical and, addressing these issues as I've probably been a part of. And I feel bad feeling this way because these kids played hard. I don't, that nonsense penalty drive. But I don't think they've represented the university in a wrong way. I know we could play better than that and be cleaner, and I think that's the frustrating part for everybody.
And you kind of speak on the frustration. I think a part of that might come because there is a tough stretch coming up, just both road games, Nevada, Boise. How confident are you in this team's ability to kind of have a quick turnaround and kind of get over the turnovers or the miscues?
They better get over it. If we're not going to get over it, why don't we not get on the plane, just save the money, But Nevada is a good football team. We've had trouble with them the last few years. Coach Norvell has done a great job. I still know a couple kids on that team, but it's you're going up to Reno, night game, going to be chillier than we're used to. All the excuses are built in, but if this team really wants to compete in this conference this year, which I think is as good of a year for this conference as maybe, well, at least as I've been watching it. If this team truly wants to commit and compete in this conference this season, we all need to get some things straightened out.
And last question from me anyway, just kind of wanted to ask you about kind of the breakout performances from Jared and just Lincoln tonight.
I thought it was good to get Jared a touchdown. I thought Jared has been a positive in each one of our games this year. Lincoln was probably his breakout game. The kick return I thought was very passion fueled, and I think when you watch him catch and run with the ball, he was more durable than I thought, and there's an intensity when he plays the game that I think is contagious. He's really taking a lot of pride in learning the offense and being the best he can be, and those kids are fun to coach, and it was good to get him in the game and good to get him in the end zone. The other one, I think, Kai Kaneshiro. I mean, and the other one that played this whole game was Alisana, came in at right guard and played the whole game for us, and he's worked hard for this opportunity. He's worked very hard. He's a D lineman, he's an O lineman, and he's found a home at O line, and he should feel good about himself. I know he got a couple penalties, but he also helped us win this football game. Yes, Dave.
In that situation at the end of the first half, where they're kicking the ball,
When they're what? They're
kicking the ball at the end of the first half. Is the return guy instructed to just stay away from the ball, or how does that work?
I'm not sure what you're talking about or what
Okay,
situation
there was.
you're talking about.
I think it turned
when
into.
he punted and dropped the ball?
Yeah.
Well, no, we don't. I mean, we can tell him. We just don't even put anybody back there. But he's caught balls in practice. If he's inside whatever our Mendoza line is for catching it or letting it fall, you can have that conversation. But I don't. Yeah, I'm not happy he dropped the ball. He's not happy he dropped the ball.
It's a physical error, not a mental error.
I don't think so. I'd have to look and see if it was inside that. I don't think it was, though. He dropped the ball. It was big that we held him to 3 points at that point.
Yeah.
That was big.
Right. Okay.
But
I wasn't sure if it was physical or mental.
No, I think as I perceive it right now, it's mental. Or what do we say? Physically, he dropped the ball. Let me change that answer. My mistake may have been calling timeout. I wanted to get one more drive in before the half is what I really wanted to do, because I knew we had to kick off to them the second half. If we can go put one more score in, I think it would have been big for us. So the one thing I appreciate with Corey, Banks, Ricky, Yoro, and Abe is they don't allow the defense to feel like, oh, poor me. They take the field with pride. They take the field with energy, and didn't crumble. So they deserve a lot of credit. They're very seasoned coaches with good intentions, and I think they're doing a great job for that group on defense.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure.
More questions? All right. Thanks, Coach.
All good? Thank you.